Okay, so 2025, it is shaping up to be one of the most revolutionary years of our lives. Seriously. We're talking about advances that feel like they're pulled straight from science fiction, from hacking our own biology to live longer, all the way to mapping the very origins of our universe. But to really get a handle on where we're going, we first have to understand why. Why are we pushing these boundaries so hard?
A medical student wrote this after watching a doctor explain the life-threatening risks of a bone marrow transplant to the parents of a 16-month-old baby. And it's right here, in these incredibly difficult, incredibly human moments, that's where our story really begins.
Because that front line, it's a pediatric oncology ward. It's a place where children, some just 5 years old, are fighting leukemia for the 4th time. It's a place of immense struggle, yeah? But also of just incredible resilience.
I mean, for these kids, the hospital is more familiar than a playground. They know the routine of treatments. They know exactly how to sit for an examination better than anyone ever should have to. And their families? They're navigating this world of impossible choices and overwhelming information every single day. This is the raw reality where the need for breakthroughs isn't some abstract idea. It's everything.
This is the fundamental question, isn't it? It's what drives so much of what we're about to see. How do you take the fight from a child's bedside and turn it into a global scientific mission? Well, the answer lies in some of the most incredible innovations poised to launch in 2025.
Okay, let's dive right into this. We're going to start at the microscopic level, where scientists are literally rewriting the code of life to fight back against disease.
You know, for years, the sheer volume of our own genomic data was this huge barrier. It was just too much to sort through. But now, AI is completely changing the game. It can sift through these massive databases to find hidden targets for gene editing tools like CRISPR. This is how we got the recently approved therapy for sickle cell anemia, and it's our best shot at tackling over 7,000 other genetic diseases. The fusion of AI and CRISPR isn't just an improvement, it is a revolution in how we find cures.
And that leads to a fundamental shift away from this one-size-fits-all medicine we've had for so long. Just imagine a drug designed specifically for you, for your unique genetic makeup. AI is making that possible. It's allowing pharmaceutical giants like Pfizer and BioNTech to develop therapies that target the specific mutations in a person's cancer. The result? Maximizing effectiveness while minimizing those absolutely brutal side effects.
And the breakthroughs don't stop with disease. Scientists are now targeting aging itself, and the progress is happening incredibly fast. They're using antibodies, our body's natural defenders, to basically clear out old, malfunctioning cells. The results in mice are just stunning, with one treatment extending lifespan by 25%. And with human trials already showing promise, the idea of slowing the aging process is moving from science fiction into actual reality.
So this same ambition to solve our biggest problems isn't just focused inward on ourselves. It's also pushing us outward to protect our planet and explore the absolute vastness of space.
The scale of our plastic problem is staggering. We produce 400 million tons of it a year, and only 10% gets recycled. And what's worse, that production is projected to triple by 2060. But 2025 could be a turning point. Over 170 nations are negotiating a global plastics treaty, and this is inspired by the agreement that successfully saved the ozone layer. The goal here is to force a radical change in how we produce, use, and dispose of plastic, once and for all.
You know, to protect our planet, we first have to understand it in brand new ways. In 2025, 2 new satellites are going to give us this incredible new view. One is called NISAR, and it'll act like a planetary scanner, mapping nearly the entire Earth's surface every 12 days to track disasters. At the same time, another one, Biomass, will give us the first complete 3D picture of the world's forests, providing crucial data on our carbon cycle.
We're also looking outward to protect ourselves from cosmic threats. The sun is constantly releasing this stream of charged particles called the solar wind, and it's not friendly. It can knock out our satellites and our power grids. So missions like IMAP and PUNCH are being designed to study exactly how this energy flows, so we can better shield all of our critical technology.
But our ambition, it reaches to the very beginning of time itself. There's a mission called SphereX, and it's going to create an unprecedented infrared map of the night sky, collecting data on 450 million galaxies to help us understand the moments right after the Big Bang.
Which, of course, all leads to one of humanity's oldest questions. Are we alone? Well, the James Webb Space Telescope is our best tool yet for finding an answer.
It's analyzing the atmospheres of distant exoplanets, like K2-18b, a potential ocean world, searching for the chemical signatures, the biosignatures, that could finally tell us if life exists beyond Earth.
Okay, so now let's zoom back in from the cosmos to the digital world that we inhabit every single day. Because here, the fundamental rules of computing, security, and even truth are being completely rewritten. And this is where things get a little mind-bending. A classical computer, the one on your desk, works with bits. They're either a 0 or a 1. It's kind of like trying 1,000 different keys to open a lock, one by one. A quantum computer uses qubits, which can be a 0, a 1, or both at the same time. It's like trying all 1,000 keys at the exact same moment.
So what does that power look like in practice? Well, Google's new quantum computer recently solved a problem in under 5 minutes. Now, to put that in perspective, the world's most powerful supercomputer would have needed 10 quintillion years to do the same thing. That's more time than the universe has even existed.
But this incredible new power creates incredible new challenges. AI is now at the center of a cybersecurity's arms race. For criminals, it's a weapon. They use it to create these hyper-realistic phishing attacks and malware that constantly changes to avoid detection. But for the defenders, AI is also the ultimate shield, capable of identifying and blocking these threats faster than any human ever could.
And with AI making it easier than ever to create fakes, our trust in what we see online is just collapsing. So how do we fix this? Some experts believe blockchain technology, which is essentially a secure, unchangeable public ledger, offers a solution. By giving content a permanent digital fingerprint and providing a proof of humanity, it could help us finally distinguish what's real from what's fake.
So, after exploring the worlds inside ourselves, beyond our planet, and within our computers, what does it all add up to? I mean, where is all of this incredible progress actually taking us?
This quote from Nobel laureate Greg Winter, I think it brings it all back home. The same ambition that drives us to build quantum computers is ultimately about solving fundamental human problems, like finding simpler, better ways to treat illness and reduce suffering.
And that's really the through line connecting everything we've talked about. The fight happening in that pediatric oncology ward is connected to the search for life on other planets. It's all part of the same deeply human quest to understand our world, to overcome our limitations, and to build a better future.
You know, every major breakthrough, from a new vaccine to a mission to Mars, it all starts with a fundamental human need. The need to heal, the need to explore, the need to understand. And as we stand on the cusp of 2025, it's worth asking, faced with the challenges we have right now, what incredible problem will we solve next?